EA Sports and the National Football League welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the Pittsburgh Steelers. With you, the All-Pro Chris Boswell with the honors. Off we go from the Steel City. And no. No return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35. Okay, break. Right to the air is Richardson. Open man. That's Alec Pierce. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That was good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
Ready? Get it! Fix the Eagles! Fix the Eagles!
On the ground for the first time, here comes Jonathan Taylor. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one. Out of bounds, just short of midfield. Just shy of midfield. Here's second down.
Here we go. Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
In motion is Warren. They're going to motion the tight end over here.
Go.
A second down throw for Richardson. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
From the gun on third down, Richardson will try to run for it. And he'll be forced out of bounds. 10 yards on the scramble there. And he picks up the first down.
Mike, the defensive line rush plan is critical when you're playing quarterbacks like this. You have to keep him contained in the pocket. Because the second he gets out of the pocket, we can see what happens.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Timberwolves.
Richardson will give it to Taylor. Ball on the 32. It's 2nd and 2.
Ready?
From the gun, Richardson. Open man his tight end, Tyler Warren. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. They get 18 on that one. First down, Indianapolis.
Come on. Hey, let's go. Nice.
On the ground, it's Taylor. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. Zone read, it's a give to Taylor. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
A loss of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Now the Colts will use the first of their time. We're here at the confluence of the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela Rivers, and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. Coming up, 2 teams ready to square off. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. We are set for a good one. Off we go from Pittsburgh. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Jump ball.
A throw on the first play from Rodgers. That is caught downfield by Pickens. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A big play right out of the gate on the first play. Yards.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
No better. When I got rich and down. Bro, coming slow, 6 racks on a sweater. Think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spit 60 racks on a camouflage bells. Diamonds on me, I'm a blue devil. 220, gonna hustle and grill. I'm nothing like them, I put paper over pleasure. I used to want to M, now I got 7.
Teammates, get 300. Get, let it in. Blue 58.
A-Rod down to throw on first down. Metcalf pulls in that one. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
They'll run with the rookie, drafted in the 3rd round. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Let it up, get 300. Take the Blue 58.
The shotgun, it's A-Rod. Quick throw, taken by Pitts. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Now they're entering the area of the field, especially with the amount of yards they've gained on this possession, Mike, where it feels like a touchdown is critical. For the defense, settling for a field goal here, especially with the ball where it is, feels like a win.
Trying the left side, it is Johnson. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Colts 10-yard line.
Out of the pistol, Rodgers to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Now Rodgers. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they're going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Nothing really fancy about that last completion, but what it does do, Mike, is now they're on the doorstep of the end zone. So now they've got to find a way to finish this long drive with a touchdown.
No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
A loss of 2.
Their ground game ends up failing at the exact moment, Mike, where they're needed the most. 1 yard to the goal line, that's prime opportunity. Finish the drive, take the lead, but instead, they go backwards.
Backed up to the 3, it's 2nd and goal. Rodgers. Now a screen set up for Johnson. And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Go to 50 at 319. Jump out.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. This one caught at the 4. And he will get into the end zone. George Pickens. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Chris Boswell on for the point after. He knocks it through. Steelers will take a 7-0 lead.
Colts, nothing. Chris Boswell kicking off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. On the return out of the end zone, it's Gould. And he goes nowhere. Buried back at the 15-yard line.
Colts take over first and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Get it. 19 Chargers, 19 Chargers. Ready up.
Throwing to begin is Richardson. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Throwing on second down, Richardson. That is intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. And that just adds to the start for this one. They walk down the field to get the touchdown, and then the defense joins the offensive party, Greg. Each side has scored a touchdown early on.
Yeah, and you just can't draw up a worse start than this, Mike. I mean, not only to allow the opposing team to go down and score on their first drive, but then to follow it up with a pick six. You find yourself in a big hole here early. Do they have enough to dig their way out?
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. On the return out of the end zone, it's Gould. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17.
Colts take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Okay, break. Let's go. Go.
Push carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 26-yard line.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's second and 1.
Here we go. Back to 60. That's cooking our team.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. That one complete to Pierce. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7. 1 quarter in the books. It's the Steelers with the early lead. And we're back to the Steel City after this. The Colts with the football to start this second quarter as they've got it with first and 10. Gain there of 11. That's good for a Colts first down.
Ready, break.
And the Colts first down.
Panther 11. Here we go. Ready.
On play action, Richardson. That is caught downfield by Pierce. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out. So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any...
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And the Steelers are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
26. 630. 258. Back north.
A first down throw from Rodgers. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
And I think I want to see a little bit more of this style from this defense. The key, Mike, is at that catch point, you want to create as much contact and be physical. Separate the ball from the intended receiver. And
that's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Nick Cross.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Ready? 19, Cowboy 80.
Richardson to throw here on first and 10. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
Cougar 19.
On the handoff, it's Taylor. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. It's about all.
so everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Here we go. Here we go. Check the Eagle. Check the Eagle. Check mash. Check mash. Ready, ready.
On second down, Richardson. And he'll take it on in. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indy.
Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Inside. Hey, teammate. 319. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
First down for Aaron. That's complete. It's Metcalf. Still on his feet. DK Metcalf. And he's going to take this one all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Off the extra point is Boswell. It's up and through. And the Steelers will take a 21-7 lead.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for
now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Anthony Gould now to return. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
On first down, it's Richardson. Picked off by Peyton Wilson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Jump out! Jump out!
A run here with Johnson. We'll get this right to the 20-yard line. Chad Numa there to bring him down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 20-yard line.
Here's a second and 6.
88.
From the gun, Rodgers will swing this out to Johnson. And he's in! Touchdown, Steelers! And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Here's Gould on the return. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
Come on.
A throw out wide. That is dropped. That could be a live football. And he is going to bring this one back. They force their fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And he's going to be wound up quickly after a gain of about 1. Peyton Wilson that time in on the stop.
It's second and 8 at the 37-yard line.
A tick under 2 minutes until halftime. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. Second down and 8. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Darius Slay. Second down throw for Richardson. Here's a deep shot for Pierce. And it's brought in. And he will score. Alec Pierce. Touchdown, Indianapolis. His 4th TD grab of the season. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball's going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line.
Get 300! Get 300! Send it in! Back north! 318! Teammate!
Rodgers on first down. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Bynum. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. And he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position here.
And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Get it! Cougar 19! Ready!
From the gun, Richardson.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Panther 60! Panther 60!
They'll try and run for this. It's Taylor. And they're going to get him down close to the marker. Was he able to reach the ball out? He did. Great spot and a great run. First down. First and goal.
Nice run right there. You get down here into the red zone area, Mike, and yards are hard to come by. He's able to stick his head in there and sets him up for first and goal.
Taylor. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
On the ready.
Now back at the 4 for 2nd and goal.
Hey, come on. Hey. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
Now, a throw out wide. That is dropped. That could be a lot of football.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit, and that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, protecting the ball is the #1 priority, and it cannot be stressed enough.
We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break. Come back. Second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This will be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you. We'll be back up now to start this drive. Play fake, it's Richardson. That one pinballs around, but is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Richardson going to throw again here on second down. That is caught! And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score! 91 yards. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
The kicker on for the point after.
A huge play there. They go in the air. We only see a few touchdowns of that length all year. They go from backed up to in the end zone for a touchdown.
It is, Mike. In this case, most teams are saying, let's just pick up a first down, at the very least give our punter some room out of the end zone. But not this guy. He's thinking taking it to distance, and that's exactly what he was able to do.
And no return here. This is a touchback.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Back north. 58.
On first and 10, here's Rodgers. Short throw taken by Pitts. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up second and 3 at the 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's second and 3.
Get 300. Teammate. 26.
In the shotgun, it's A-Rod. A pass taken in by Johnson. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Steeler first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give them 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
A-Rod now to throw on first down. Into the hands of Pickens. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 that sets up second and 5.
Brings up second and 5 at the 31-yard line.
Take 30. Blue 50. Blue 50.
To throw is Rodgers. That's caught. And he's in. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Boswell now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Steelers will extend this third quarter lead.
Steelers 42, Colts 21. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
well now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Here's Gould on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Let's go now.
Now Richardson. Here's a deep shot for Pierce. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off from their execution and leads to an incompletion.
They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the 1st down.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Richardson, little to throw. A throw on the move is caught. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
18 on the play. And the Colts 1st down.
7 Pirates, 79 Broncos. Warriors 70.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Downs goes in motion. Room to maneuver at the 35. The defense saves the touchdown, but a terrific run. It'll be 1st and goal inside the 10. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. An even 40 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. They're called in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike, you never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for. Getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some.
That is caught by the tight end, Tyler Warren. Touchdown, Colts. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He's going to like not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
Back north. 319.
Here's Rodgers. Forced to his right. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
3rd and short yardage, it's Rodgers. He's got his man complete to Johnson. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
And at this stage of the game, every first down gets them one step closer to being able to finish this one out. This defense has to find a way to get off the field. They have to get the ball back to their offense to give them a chance.
That's caught left side by Pitts. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal.
Blue 58. 319.
They'll run with Johnson. And this time they are ready for throw for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short.
6-yard gain brings up 3rd and goal.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down.
58.
The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts to talk things over before 3rd down. zone. Touchdown. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
That's the score. Steelers 49, Colts 28. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This is taken in at the goal line. And not much doing on this return. Good coverage. They're stopping in his tracks. Right at the 15-yard line. On first down, they'll start with Taylor. He did a nice job there, sidestepping tacklers on his way to a pickup of 8.
The tackle made at the 21-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's second and 2.
7 Pirates, Panther 60, Panther 6, Warriors 17. Go.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. Down the field, he's got Warren. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. They'll come up here, first and 10.
Cleveland 19.
To throw, it's Richardson. That's complete. It's Adonai Mitchell. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. The defense could not bring him down. It's a catch and run of 22 yards.
Red. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
On first down, it's Richardson. Oh, the ball's out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath.
That is caught. What a throw. God down. Touchdown, Indy.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
First and 10 now from the 36. They'll run out of the gun with Johnson. Base to run inside the 20. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Steelers. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. On for the extra point is Boswell. The kick is good. And the Steelers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Here's Gould on the return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. Open man downfield. It's Mitchell. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
First down.
19 tight.
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Wilson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at the 36.
There are 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
319.
Give it right up the middle. Here's Johnson. Finding space at the 15. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Steelers' 7-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. And even 30 yards. Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So this one in the win column for the Steelers. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago. Game they really did struggle in. Look like a different group here as they respond with a solid victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers, winners, as we say so long from the confluence of the 3 rivers in Pittsburgh.